Hello friends, compatriots, constituents, it's your bro for another Mo Ghostradamus, God Emperor 2040, running for God Emperor 2040, so vote for me for God Emperor in 2040. And today I want to talk about a little short that I did, a little phrase that came to my mind, was actually something I heard, so I can't claim the credit for saying that it was a great, witty thing for me. But the quote was, "A plane is a place to ponder your life." And the reason why I say that is I was watching a video from PragerU about the death of Igor something. It's a Tolstoy novel, and they were basically going over the general outline of what the story was about, and it was really about this guy who gets like this most innocuous injury. Like he has a tiny little accident and he hurts himself, but he's okay. And then over the course of the next series of like months, over that course, he eventually realizes that it's just getting worse and worse, and there comes a point at which he realizes that he's going to die. Now, this guy is a guy who did everything everybody said you should do. He got a good job, or he went to school, got a good job. He, made a medium or like a middle upper class lifestyle. He got his law degree. He, got the best fancy or ish like stuff that you could buy, and it's like, but he married his wife. He didn't really love her, but it's just kind of what you got to do. And so this guy's dying, and he's realizing that all of a sudden he's like, wow, I totally wasted my life, and so this particular thing, it kind of fascinated me because you don't ever really like think about death. Death is going to come for us all one way or another. There's no way to avoid it, and everybody knows that. But it's just kind of like everybody just does what it is that they got to do because they're told that's what they got to do, and they want the best life for themselves, quote unquote. But they don't do anything to make their life worthwhile or worth living. It's like at the end of the day, if you were to be dying right now, you take a look at your life and you ask yourself, like, hey man, if I was to die tomorrow, like, how would I feel? And how would I feel? Like, how would I feel about my life? And this whole thing about the plane being a place to ponder your life is that a lot of us think that we actually have kind of a little bit of control over like the random things that happen, a little bit of control. And honestly, you don't have any kind of control. And when you're on a plane, that's the point at which you realize that you do have no control. And that's why you ponder your life, is because honestly, you don't know when you're going to die. You don't know. It's going to happen. It will. But you keep thinking, and you're so preoccupied with avoiding death that you don't actually ponder what life is really all about. Life is all about making a difference in one way or another. Ultimately, I believe life is about being remembered. And that's really like the only time somebody ever truly dies is when they're forgotten. So, this has been Ghostradamus, God Emperor 2040. Vote for me for God Emperor 2040. Like, share, subscribe, and stand by for the latest Memetic Weirdos Society release. We've got an EP that I've already got completed. I just got to get back home, and I'll be able to get that put together and ordered and get it shipped off to Shake's wife, and she can start the sales. That's really about it. And have yourselves a great day. And think about how you can make your life a little bit better. Because you never know, you might end up regretting it. Thank you. Goodbye.